Wednesday night, NBA announced the All-NBA teams for this season. Now, this was the first season with the 65-game minimum requirement and the first time that the teams were positionless. So let's get into it. On the first team, MVP Nikola Jokic and runner-up Shai Gilgeous-Alexander were unanimous picks, receiving all 99 first-place votes. And they were joined by Luka, Giannis, Tatum, a very international-heavy squad, although SGA did play in America coming up. So Jaylen Brown and Anthony Edwards secured the 2 top spots on the second team, with both making their first ever All-NBA teams, and were joined by KD, Kawhi, and AD. And the third team featured LeBron, Steph, Sabonis, Tyrese Halliburton, and D-Book. So Bron extended his record, making his 20th All-NBA team, and is the youngest and oldest player in NBA history to make an All-NBA team. So that's how it broke down. This is the final list according to the Square Media, 99 voters. So what are you most surprised about with these 15 gentlemen who were selected to Adam Silver's All-NBA?
Kawhi.
You think he should higher or lower?
I just think he didn't do enough.
Lower?
He didn't play a lot. Well, he played a lot.
Yeah, 68 games. Played a lot for Kawhi.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
if anything lower, I don't
wasn't the Kawhi that you expect compared to the, like, Banchero. I think he got snubbed.
But do you feel like Paolo should have made it over Kawhi?
Yeah. If anybody.
And I'll just point out, Clippers were 4th in the West, 51 and 31.
Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, why not? What was the stats? Because he had enough. He had some.
Kawhi?
Yeah, because I put him there for a reason. So.
No, he had a good year. Hold on, I'll pull him up for you.
You said 68 games?
Played 68 games, averaged 24.6 rebounds, 4 assists, shot 53% from the field, 42% from 3, 89% from the free throw line.
Good year.
Man, that's
a good year.
Yeah, that's why he got like, that re-up, that 3-year extension.
Banchero, damn near.
Yeah.
Banchero 23, yeah.
And Paolo this season.
Shit, what Tyrese Maxey average? And then he
26, yeah.
So
but I know, as I said, I was.
You said it.
If I was 76ers, I was not having.
They were making phone calls like, he ain't ready. He ain't ready. So Tyrese averaged.
Is that a namesake?
What?
Second team for Kawhi? Because of the history and longevity. You know, when you got years of being in there.
I think
you have a solid year, and he has a solid year, just like Bron. Like, Bron has a solid enough year that you can't even say he not.
If people would have put Bron on the second team and Kawhi on the third, it's like I can't complain because on either one, I mean, who made it, I wouldn't.
No, actually, LeBron belongs on the second team.
Yeah. Over Kawhi?
Over Kawhi.
I think Lakers were 3-0. Or Brown was 3-0 against the Clippers this season.
So this has nothing to do with team success, though, right?
Well, I mean, it should, but if you got Jaylen Brown not making the list,
but
how good the Celtics did.
I'm saying, but the Clippers supposed to have been this, Big Four, all this.
Supposed to be higher.
Well, you're talking about record Jaylen Brown. Who is he going to be in front of on the first team?
I'm not saying first team. I'm just saying not even making
Oh, Jaylen Brown. I'm thinking Jaylen Brown.
Because you had Jaylen Brown
I had Jaylen
on
Brown.
your third team.
Yeah.
So it would have been Booker off.
I would have been cool with that.
I would have been cool with that, too.
Nah, Booker's stats is...
But still.
And his team is, they was 5?
That's the same with Kawhi. Kawhi team was what?
Jaylen Brown team was 1.
I know.
So Devin Booker.
Jaylen Brown team was 1.
Devin Booker averaged 27, 7, 5, and 68 games this season. Was close to 49% from the field, 36% from the field.
It'd have been
big number.
That is big. That's what I said. It'd been either Curry. I mean, I knew Sabonis because it's like, how do you keep the guy off that had that average of who led the league in triple doubles? So I was like,
what are Steph's numbers?
26.
So to your point, Sabonis had 26 triple doubles this season.
What was Steph's?
Steph was 26 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 45% from the field, 41% from three.
I know that's what I said. Everybody was.
a lot of balls, a lot of
that's what I said. That third team, we was like, it could have been anybody.
Yeah.
And obviously, we get into the debate about American hoopers versus international hoopers. You have 4 international players, if you want to include SGA, who's from Canada, but played.
It's 4. It's always 4.
4 out of 5 in the first
4.
team.
Every year is the same 4.
Why does Halliburton make it?
Because he led the league in assists. He led the league in assists.
It was up until the play-in tournament that he was playing very, very well. We was like, oh shit. Mm-hmm. Then after that, it was a huge drop-off.
Yeah, but he still averaged. He led the league in assists. It was a double-double still. It's weird because it's like his double-double is we like it And then Trey Young's double-double, we frowned upon.
Yeah, bro.
Right? It's weird, you know what I mean? It's like,
Never got a chance to do that.
They don't like Trey for the.
But Hallie's assist to turnover ratio was absurd this year.
no, for real.
So he averaged 11 assists, 2 turnovers.
It's crazy.
Which is crazy.
That is
It's insane.
had a few games,
Because
zero turnover games, big assists.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at it. That's
But the best offense in the league this season. Halliburton did have 44 double-doubles, points and assists. But so 4 out of the 5 on the first team, international players.
3. Oh yeah.
Nobody else on the list technically. Obviously, Sabonis, Lithuanian American, but was born in Portland, so we keeping him
You can have them.
just for the sake of debate. But
They can have them.
big deal? Is that a big deal? Not a big deal? I mean,
5 out of the 15.
you guys talk about
It's the same
the
four.
growth,
It's the
yeah.
same 4.
Understandable.
All-star, name the same. It's the
very,
same 4.
very top heavy though.
You know, it's the same 4. It's
Five
no
out
matter
of
how you look
15.
at it, it's the same 4. All-star, it's the same 4. No matter how you switch it up, it's the same 4. And the only newbie is gonna be there will be Wemby. Right? Another big. You know what I mean? So
And then just based on regular season, postseason success, do we feel like this might be the last time that Ant-Man misses the first team for a while?
Don't know.
yeah, you can't
It's heavy.
say.
It's heavy. I think it's toss-up between the first team, second team.
Because you got Luka, Shai,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
This series, I think, will play a lot
Luka,
of
Shai. So we can guarantee damn near Luka, Shai, Jokic.
yeah,
That's damn near guaranteed 3 moving forward.
Giannis too.
and
Giannis can bounce back and forth.
But Giannis is giving you 30 and 12, 13 every
His
year.
numbers can go down.
Embiid, think about Embiid's
Oh, yeah.
number. He don't get Embiid don't get hurt.
So don't with healthy him, he don't.
And we
Yeah.
talking about positionless,
He
right?
played 65 games. He's first.
Yeah, that's what I said. So it's like,
Facts.
so
Giannis 30-12, 7 assists, shot 61% from the field.
And I
I mean,
think
if everybody's healthy, you're talking about
the same 5.
same. It could be the
Jason
same 5
Tatum
for a while.
probably not. Jason
nah,
Tatum,
I don't
not
think
first
I
team.
don't think he's first team either.
That's because he will have the record. He has to share responsibility, so his stats wouldn't match.
He's
That's the
not
fucked
first
up
team,
part.
and he's not-
And he's
It's
not.
crazy.
Facts, bro. I feel the same way. I used to feel that way, but now I see the talent
Still-
rising.
still like,
It's like, hey,
these boys good,
These
right?
boys are good, and Jayson got to raise his level of play.
That's like you guys talked about, though. Does he start to need to sacrifice his own individual stats? Like we drop a couple more games, but I'm putting up 30.
That's the problem.
He's still number 1.
That's the problem when you start really getting to talking and you start saying, hey, man, Luka's team is going to be 4 or 5 every year. He averages 35. He's guaranteed first team. I'm sacrificing the winning, and, I'm averaging 27, and I'm going to be second team. The fuck do I need these wins for then? And it kind of makes you think back selfish.
So let me ask you this. No. It doesn't. Let me ask you this. What's the difference in 27 and 34, 35?
The way you get it, the way you
A lot
get
of
it.
points.
But what's the difference? What does Luka do more than Jayson Tatum?
Tougher shot.
Rebound, assists, and
Free throws.
that's
To get to the free throw line.
Jason Tatum don't get to the line, and so
facts.
that's every game.
Facts.
Well, Luka's top 3, 4
Free
free
throws,
throws attempted every season.
That's what really
Right.
changes you from.
So that's my.
Efficiency.
No, free
Efficiency.
throws.
The
Yeah.
efficiency of getting to the line and adding another
So-
element of scoring.
And Luka's not a great free throw shooter,
Facts. 70.
but he's
What is it?
still
78?
he's still getting there. Like, and so that's
Yeah, Luka was top 4 in free throw attempts this season, had 608.
That's what
Tatum had 497.
that's the
what
eight
helps,
point-
That's what helps Trae Young too. Free throws.
Well, guess who we leaving out? Ja Morant.
Yeah.
We're forgetting.
Demetrius.
We're forgetting about Ja Morant.
You talk about Job, you
His
talk about
ability.
Wemby. I'm just saying, like, those
See,
two.
that's the only person that can sneak into the first, like that 5 right there. God damn it, they going into the season as a favorite
Every year.
Was every year. Right now, the only people who can sneak in there is Wemby.
Ja Morant.
You don't think Ja can?
Ja's gonna be with Tatum.
tough.
Ja's gonna be with Tatum
Ant-Man.
and Ant-Man. Ja's gonna be Ja, Ant-Man, Tatum in that second.
And if Zion keep creeping up the way he was creeping up at the end, he got to be in the conversation. The third team, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how good the Pelicans are, you know what I'm saying? He could creep into second team.
And that first team is
nasty.
That first team.
You gonna need
You're gonna need a historic year to get on that list.
Yeah.
Fact.
You're gonna need a historic.
Or you're gonna need that 65 game. Like, please keep us. Please keep us. Please.
Some Tanya Harding going on.
64, yeah.
So can we pull up that list one more time, please,
crazy.
Paulo?
Right?
Has there ever been a dominant five? Like without the record, has there ever been a dominant five you can have guaranteed on first team? Because this is crazy. I mean, Cole, yeah.
Who was the fifth we were saying? It's Luka, Giannis,
Embiid.
Joker, Embiid, and who else? Who was the fifth? It's not one of them two.
Yeah. It's them four. Take Tatum out, put Embiid.
So you can keep SGA as guaranteed every year?
Hell yeah.
Nah, hell nah.
If that's-
Because AD could have went first team.
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
Put up a little bit more numbers.
If the Lakers would have did better, but that's the problem.
Like, but even though, like, I know,
You know,
I know what-
AG's
I know what
averaging.
you know.
See, the problem is, SGA's averaging 30 guaranteed. Guaranteed. You're gonna guarantee that.
But it's not.
Next
it's
year.
not first team. It's not a first team 30. It's
No,
my team
team
needs it
was-
30. It's my
his team
team
is-
needs 30 for me.
But number one in the West, like,
If his team was third in the West, he still is first team. The man is averaging 30 and something. Like there's
35 and 5 or something.
his number. That's what I said. His numbers didn't go up. Lucas is even if Luka goes down to 33, 32, 31, he's still first team.
KD pushes to 30. We keeping him down.
He's too. He ain't. But that's what I'm saying.
He got to do more than just score.
Everybody who's on
said KD was solid.
Everybody who's on
defensively.
second team,
But he got to rebound.
right? Guaranteed second team. They're older,
Because everybody.
so they're not going to be pushing them young.
Besides Jayson Tatum doing more.
So when you look at
Right.
this list, is there anyone here we don't think will make another All-NBA team?
All NBA.
Curry. I mean, the only person who's
Steph.
on the back end is Steph.
Kawhi.
I think
Kawhi.
Sabonis and Halliburton.
Sabonis is a stat stuffer.
I think he only got it this time because that spot was open for a debate. That spot was open for a debate, and he got it just because they're talking about Bam should have deserved that spot.
Hell no.
Right? And that's I said the same thing. I'm like, well, Bam got all defensive, and he was ranked, certain first team.
I mean, he did average a double-double. I mean,
finalist for a defensive. So they're like, well, why he get this and then he don't get this, and then Sabonis didn't get none of this, and then he put. So it's like just the conversation around it for Sabonis, boom. But then I look at Halliburton, I'm like, man, you got other guys that play at a higher clip. And even though the assist thing is the assist thing, but it's not
Like, you could have played with that third team any way you wanted to.
yeah, that 13.
You could have just pulled it from a hat. You could have put 10 names.
If you'd have put Jaylen Brown in there, everybody would be like, all right. You could have put Bam in there. You could have put Maxey in there. Everybody would have been like, all right.
Dame, Trae Young, like they all mad right now. They all like, man, what the fuck we gotta do? How he get it? And we been waiting 6-7 years to get here, and he just creeped in with a what he averaged?
19 and 13.
11, 19 and 11.
19 and 11.
19 and 11. He creeped in with that.
That it creeped in?
Yeah, because Dame, like, man, I averaged 30 and 6 and 6. I ain't even getting
Nah,
that.
you was averaging 30 until you got Doc. Now just like.
It's nasty work out there.
So let's talk a little bit snubs. There's only 15 spots on the All-NBA team. Naturally, some guys are not going to make the cut. So Jaylen Brown just missed making his second straight All-NBA team. He was amongst that list. He finished 16th.
He made it when he needed to make it. Trust me. Hey, he ain't tripping.
Yeah.
Man, he like, shit. Last summer was great.
Once I got that bread, it's like, I don't got to make one for a couple more years.
Yeah, man, I got 3 years, man. Y'all good.
So other players not making the list that we talked about include Paul George, Maxey, Gilbert, Wemby, Zion, Paolo Banchero, De'Aaron Fox, Bam, DeMar DeRozan. Who was the biggest All-Stars, All-NBA snub this season?
Maxey.
For me, Tyrese Maxey, man.
Tyrese Maxey.
Like, the way he played, the way he held the fort down when Embiid was out. Making it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Still with a struggling Embiid. And it's costing him a whole lot of money.
What was his numbers compared to?
You're a free agent this year.
Yeah, what was his number compared to Steph's? They're the same, right?
So Maxey averaged 26 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, played 70 games, 45% from the field.
And what was Steph's?
Steph was. We got Doogie Howser.
26, 5, and 5.
So they're the same.
45, 41% from three,
Playoffs,
92% from
Yeah.
One made the playoffs, one didn't. It's popularity. Like I said, it was a popularity thing for third team, I think.
We're just, obviously with the square media, some of those guys that are mainstay.
They're going to vote for LeBron. They're going to vote for Steph. They're going to vote for Book. And the two wild cards, like Shai was saying, was Halliburton and Sabonis, right? It's a popularity thing.
So, like I said, Bron made
They
his.
said they didn't deserve it, but you could have put LeBron on the second team.
Yeah.
You put LeBron on Kawhi on the third team. You could have. Yeah.
So it's just, I think it was a popularity contest when it came to the third team.
So LeBron, NBA record 20 all NBA selections. Kareem is the next closest with 15. The longevity, consistency,
But he got records that ain't gonna like.
He not going.
Will anybody come close to that?
No.
In our lifetime?
No.
Damn.
No one's physically
Gonna play this.
physically gifted enough. Like when you're talking about like somebody like Luka and Jokic, genetics go against them, right? They're slow moving today. When they get 35, what do you think they're gonna look like? So you're talking about a guy who, when he was younger, he was at a 44-inch vertical. Right now, he's slowing down. He got a 40, 41, 40, right? That's at that height. It's very, that helps.
And Kobe and Duncan also have 15 all NBA selections in their career in addition to Kareem. But
yeah, that's why I said when you look at Duncan,
5 more seasons.
when he got older, it looked like he was like when Dirk was getting older, it looked like it. Like this is genetics. Like you got to be somebody who genetically can last 6, 7 years when everybody else would be falling down.
Mm-hmm. Who's the pappy? Who's the pappy? Who's some goddamn pappy? Shit.
Michael Jordan.
Shit. Where that nigga at?
But it might be Michael Jordan. Shit.